got this cop, this police chief. He's investigating all of the prominent families here in New Orleans. This is gonna be bad for business. But the question is, the fuck are we gonna do about it? I think it's pretty clear how we handle this. We wait till the cop gets off work, go up to him, and you know, pew pew pew, pew pew pew. This fucking kid. What are you thinking about over there? You can't just off a cop like that. We're talking about a police chief. Where does it say you can't off a cop? Like, where does it say that in the rules? Yeah, I think it says it somewhere in the fucking law. The Louisiana Civil Code. Ever fucking heard of it? Not those rules. I'm talking about the rules that govern us. And I'm not just talking about any cop either. I'm talking about a corrupt cop, a crooked cop, who got caught up in the rackets, got what he deserved. That's an excellent story. We got some newspaper guys on the payroll, right? They would love a story like that. Yeah, it's not a bad story. The only problem is, it's all fucking bullshit. This cop's not crooked. He's a Boy Scout. That's the reason why he's a problem. We can't buy him off. So we just make shit up. It's the 1890s. Yellow journalism is alive and well. Look, I'm telling you, this is reckless and a bad idea. The cop is off limits. Another day in the books. I feel like I'm the only police officer in America dealing with this mafia shit right now. It just gets worse and worse every day. Hey, Chief. What's up? The Sky? No. Sky is wrong. That's the wrong answer. What did I fucking tell you? I said, don't touch the cop. Hey man, it wasn't me, okay? I didn't do it. I may have told some people about my idea, but this was not us. Then who the fuck did do it? I mean, maybe some other Italians did it, but it wasn't our crew. I mean, look at how it went down. It was sloppy as shit. The cop was able to get shots off. I mean, the cop lasted a whole day after the incident. You know that's not how we get down. We surgical with our shit. Okay, it's just, the problem is, everybody freeze! You're all under arrest for the murder of the police chief. All right, members of the jury, how do you find the defendants? We, the jury, find the defendants not guilty. Really? We just didn't feel like the state really proved this case. You kind of just rounded up a bunch of random Italians and said they did this crime with no evidence. Plus, we found 1,000 good reasons. 100. No, I think it was 1,000 good reasons to find these men innocent. Okay, this case has been dismissed. Did you just hear about those Italian men who killed that police chief and got away with it? 17 motherfuckers went on trial. Not a goddamn one of them was found guilty. Now, are we gonna let them get away with that? Hell no. We're gonna do what us white men always do with these types of situations. We're gonna go down to that jailhouse and we're gonna take the law into our own hands. President Harrison, that thing down there in New Orleans, whatever happened there? A bunch of Italian men were found not guilty of the crimes they were accused of? And then an angry white mob goes in there and kills 11 of them? The single worst mass lynching your country has ever seen? What gives? Look, I totally understand where you're coming from. What happened was a terrible tragedy. But you gotta understand, a police chief was murdered in New Orleans. And these men were associated with the mafia. They weren't exactly blameless victims here. The men were found to be innocent in your court of laws, and they still died? How are you gonna make this right with the families? And are you going to imprison the men responsible for these murders? It would be up to the state of Louisiana and the courts in New Orleans to prosecute those men. And because it was a mob, it's going to be very difficult to do. I can't do anything with the powers of the federal government. My hands are tied. What if I go back to Italy and tell them the bullshit you just told me? And what if we take matters into our own hands and decide to declare war on the United States? Come on, man. You're not going to go to war over this. Just fucking try us. All right, I'll see what I can do. And so I, President Benjamin Harrison, declare today to be Christopher Columbus Day, here on the 400th anniversary of Columbus landing in America. If it wasn't for Christopher Columbus's discovery, us European descendants might not even be on this continent right now. Hold up. What? That means Columbus sucks. Everybody, boo this man. Boo! Hey, don't start that now. I'll deal with your group later. Christopher Columbus proves to us that Italians can be more than just gangsters and thugs. They can also be explorers and inventors. And they still make the mean spaghetti and meatballs. Okay, no, it was racist. Okay, it was fucking racist. I get it. But I hope that this holiday settles this matter in New Orleans. And we will be giving about $2,000 to all of the families of the victims of that mob down there. And hopefully, Italian Americans won't be associated with this mafia for the next century or so.